The Penguin himself, Colin Farrell, in a brand new interview revealed that there is a deleted scene in the final episode of the series where he actually embraces the name The Penguin. But this scene was ultimately cut for whatever reason. So in a recent interview, the Penguin himself, Colin Farrell, was talking about the series and, of course, embracing the name The Penguin, which, if you've watched the series, and if you haven't, please go watch it. It's literally one of the best pieces of content that DC Comics has ever made in live action. Okay, now that I've done that shilling, you should definitely go watch it. But in the series, we know that he doesn't like to be called the Penguin. It's a derogatory thing. He hates it. He doesn't like it. And, of course, we see that they use it to insult him constantly. Well, Colin Farrell reveals that in the 8th episode, there is actually a deleted scene that they fully shot, but it didn't make it into the episode. And the scene consists of his character, Cobb, walking down the street. And then we got a little kid that runs up to him and asks him if he's the Penguin. And at this point, he turns at the kid and looks at him and tells him, "You tell your mom that the Penguin takes care of his own." And then he walks off. Now, you can see how this would fit in probably as like a post-credit scene, or maybe even a scene leading up to the final scene where he's up in the penthouse, maybe going towards it, where suddenly he realizes that that name can stick. He should embrace that instead of seeing it as an insult, because people know who the Penguin is now. He's on top of the Gotham crime syndicates. And I honestly wish they would have kept this in, but I kind of get why they didn't. Like, Matt Reeves doesn't seem to want to lean too far into the comic book stuff to that degree. And doing what they did with the Penguin name makes sense for this one and this series and this universe because of the way it's framed. So him suddenly embracing it might have seemed a little too soon. And maybe they'll do it in the sequel. You know, maybe we're going to have the Batman Part 2 where we see Oz as he's on top of the world and Batman shows up. He's like, "Hey, Penguin." It's like, I'm just going to have to embrace that name now because that's what everybody calls me, because now I'm in the spotlight and everybody knows who I am, and some that don't like me are spreading that out there. So they can still work it in there, but I wish that scene would have made it in, quite honestly. It would have been perfect. Just like at the end where we got the bottle, and I thought that they were going to do like jam it in his eye and do the whole Arkham thing, but they didn't. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video. And as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.